What's going on, y'all? We're going to talk about the game of life through the game of Uno. Yeah, that card game you play at the crib with your cousins, your aunties, and that one uncle who always seems to cheat. But today we ain't just talking about cards, we're talking about life choices and the wild card God's been trying to play in your life. Alright? Now, in Uno, you don't get to pick your cards. You just get dealt with what you get dealt with. Same with life. You don't get to choose where you come from, who your family is, or the struggles you're born into. But here's the thing, it's not about the hands you're dealt with, it's about how you play it. You see, Romans chapter 8, verse 28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." So, God can take your struggle, your pain, your mess, and turn it into a message. You just gotta trust him with your hand. Alright? See, in Uno, the wild card is the most powerful card in the deck. It could change the whole game. Jesus is the wild card of life. He could turn your situation around, flip the script, and give you a fresh start. But you gotta play him. You gotta call on him. You see, John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life." You see, Jesus ain't just a card. He's the whole deck. He's the game changer, the lifesaver, the way maker. Just don't sleep on him. You see, in Uno, you got a skip, a reverse card, a draw 2, and a draw 4 card. These are obstacles that mess up your flow. Life's the same way. You got setbacks and haters and situations that try to knock you off your path. But don't let that stop you. When life skips you, keep moving. When it reverses you, you pivot. When it makes you draw 2, double up on your hustle and your faith. You see, James chapter 1, verse 2-4 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." You see, obstacles ain't the end of your story. They're just a part of the journey. You see, when you're down to one card in Uno, you gotta yell, "Uno!" to let everybody know you're close to winning. You see, when you're down to your last dollar, your last hope, your last prayer, that's when God shows up. That's when he reminds you that he's all you need. You see, Philippians 4:13 says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Now, you might feel like you're down to one, but with God, one is enough. One prayer, one step of faith, one chance. That's all he needs to work a miracle. All right? Now, the end game, it's not about winning. It's about how you play. You see, in Uno, the goal is to get rid of all your cards. But in life, the goal ain't just about winning. It's about how you play the game. Are you playing fair? Are you helping others? Are you living with integrity and purpose? You see, even Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." At the end of the day, it ain't about how much you got. It's about how much you gave. It's about how you represented God in the game of life. All right? So, what is your next move? You got a handful of struggles. You see this? A handful of struggles, a deck full of choices, and a wild card named Jesus waiting to change your life. Don't let the game of life beat you. Play your cards right. Call on Jesus. Let him flip the script. And when you're down to your last card, remember, with God, you're never out of the game. You see, even Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." I really hope this helps somebody. Peace.